Welcome to Royal Secret. In a world where royalty is often weighed down by protocol, pressure, and public expectations, there is one story that has broken through the noise to capture hearts across the globe. It's not just about power, crowns, or ceremonies. This is a story about love, tested, resilient, and reborn. Denmark's King Frederik X and Queen Mary are writing a new chapter, together. Their recent public appearances, hand in hand and eyes locked, have sparked a renewed admiration for the Danish monarchy. After months of whispers, speculation, and the shadow of a rumored rift, the royal couple has returned to the spotlight more united than ever. What changed? What really happened behind palace walls? And how did they transform public concern into one of the most inspiring royal comebacks in recent memory? Let's journey through the highs, the lows, and the magical resilience of a royal love story that refuses to fade. For years, King Frederik and Queen Mary were the golden couple of Scandinavia. Their union, born from a chance meeting at a Sydney pub during the 2000 Olympics, seemed like a fairy tale. An Australian commoner turned Danish queen, romance at its purest. Yet, even fairy tales are not immune to the realities of royal life. As crown prince and crown princess, they built a reputation for being grounded, modern, and incredibly relatable. With 4 children, Prince Christian, Princess Isabella, and the twins, Prince Vincent and Princess Josephine, they were seen as the embodiment of a modern royal family. But in 2023, as Frederik prepared to take the throne after Queen Margrethe II's historic abdication, tension began to brew. Rumors whispered of distance between them. The Queen's solo engagements, King Frederik's extended foreign visits, and an unusually solemn mood during key events. Body language experts, royal commentators, and curious onlookers began connecting dots. The storm before the crown. The final months before King Frederik's succession were emotionally charged. Queen Margrethe's abdication, after 52 years on the throne, was an event of historic gravity. But as the spotlight turned to her son and daughter-in-law, cracks appeared, at least, to the public eye. Mary's solo engagements in Denmark and abroad increased. The once frequent gestures of affection, touching his hand, smiling in unison, seemed to wane. Some speculated that Queen Mary had been deeply affected by the intense pressure of royal transition. Others believed that her long-standing commitment to charitable work, especially through the Mary Foundation, had created unspoken strain. International media didn't hold back. Scandinavian tabloids hinted at a growing emotional gap. Online forums buzzed with theories, some citing the pressure of raising 4 teenagers in the royal spotlight, others mentioning Frederik's intense travel schedule. Then came the turning point. January 2024. The world watched as King Frederik X and Queen Mary ascended to Denmark's highest roles. It should have been a purely joyful moment. But some viewers noticed the formality between them. They stood proud, but distant. Smiling, yet cautious. Body language analysts pointed to minimal physical interaction. Was it the pressure of the moment? Or was it something deeper? That question lingered in headlines for weeks. Insiders close to the royal household later revealed that the couple had faced challenges, but none that threatened their love. The truth, as always, was more nuanced. In the final months of Queen Margrethe's reign, both Frederik and Mary were pulled in multiple directions. As crown prince, Frederik was transitioning to state leadership, military oversight, and constitutional responsibilities. As crown princess, Mary was simultaneously modernizing her own role, expanding her international reach in humanitarian advocacy, and preparing for a life in the public eye like never before. This divergence, more logistical than emotional, was amplified by public expectation. Every missed smile, every solo appearance, became tabloid fuel. One close aide reportedly said, "They weren't falling apart, they were holding on through a whirlwind of change." Then, in spring 2025, the narrative shifted. It began quietly. First, at the Easter Sunday service in Aarhus Cathedral, the royal couple arrived together, walking side by side. Frederik held the car door for Mary. She touched his arm gently during a prayer. Their eyes met more than once, and with warmth. Public sentiment softened. Then came their May visit to Greenland. Photos showed them laughing, whispering during a press event, and holding hands during a sunset ceremony. The Queen wore Danish designer Lasse Spangenberg, her choice praised as symbolic, a nod to national unity. The most telling moment, When King Frederik delivered a speech and ended with, "And to my wife, who has walked with me every step, even through the storms, I am here because of you." The audience erupted in applause. The moment went viral. From that moment, the royal press team took charge of the story. Subtle but effective changes emerged. Joint engagements increased. Public affection, once restrained, was embraced. Their social media accounts shared behind-the-scenes moments. A candid photo of Mary adjusting Frederik's tie, their laughter while planting trees, and even a short clip of them watching Prince Christian perform in a school play. It was authentic, it was heartfelt, and it worked. The Danish public, known for their loyalty and keen eye for sincerity, responded with overwhelming positivity. Approval ratings for the monarchy soared. Royal merchandise, especially those featuring the couple together, saw a spike in sales. Young Danes began using hashtags like Mary and Frederik Forever and Real Royal Love. Commentators praised the shift. Veteran Danish journalist Helle Norlund wrote in Politiken, "They've not only reclaimed the throne, they've reclaimed each other." Even Queen Margrethe, now Queen Emerita, was quoted privately as saying she was proud to see them thrive as both leaders and lovers. So what is the glue holding Frederik and Mary together? Insiders say it's their shared values, family, duty, and a quiet defiance of public judgment. They've both made it clear, in speeches and actions, that their love is not performative. It is private, enduring, and rooted in mutual respect. Mary once told an interviewer, "Love in the palace is not about fairy tales. It's about loyalty, understanding, and choosing each other again and again." And that is exactly what they've done. Behind the public romance are 4 reasons they fought for their bond: Christian, Isabella, Vincent, and Josephine. As heirs to the modern Danish monarchy, their well-being was central to Mary and Frederik's reconnection. Family photos from 2025 show a household more united than ever. Picnics, school events, skiing in Norway, and even informal dinners at Amalienborg Palace. Princess Isabella's 18th birthday celebration marked another milestone. Frederik and Mary stood side by side, beaming with pride, as their daughter gave a heartfelt speech thanking her unshakable parents. That moment sealed it. The past was behind them. The future, once uncertain, now glowed with promise. Mary's recent fashion choices have also reflected her emotional journey. In 2023, she was seen in monochromatic and formal styles. Many read it as a reflection of seriousness or emotional distance. In 2025, her wardrobe tells a different story: soft pastels, bold prints, Australian designers mixed with Danish traditional wear. A subtle message. She's embracing both halves of herself again: Mary Donaldson, the girl from Tasmania, and Mary, Queen of Denmark. King Frederik, too, has adopted a more approachable image. From relaxed family portraits to more casual suits during local events, his image is now one of the people's king, calm, strong, and deeply in love. The resilience of King Frederik and Queen Mary is more than personal, it's political. In an age where monarchies are scrutinized for relevance, the Danish royal couple has become a symbol of authenticity. They've shown that royalty, when grounded in love and vulnerability, can evolve without losing tradition. Their journey isn't just about romance, it's about leadership, legacy, and showing an entire nation that love can endure even the harshest storms. In 1,000 years of royal history, few couples have managed to inspire with such honesty. King Frederik and Queen Mary have faced the shadows, and walked back into the light. They've shown us that crowns may weigh heavy, but love, real love, is the true anchor of any reign. So, as Denmark celebrates a renewed royal era, we're left with one powerful image: a king and queen, not just in title, but in spirit, bound not by ceremony, but by a love that defied all odds. But what do you think, royal watchers? Can King Frederik and Queen Mary's love story truly define a new era for modern monarchies, or is the pressure of the crown always just one storm away? Let us know in the comments. Like this video if you believe in royal love. Share your thoughts and theories. And don't forget to subscribe, like, share, and comment for more royal exclusives every week.